Well, good morning and welcome to another virtual tour by Goldacre Estates. Today we're in Caleta, literally just outside of Park Caletas along the northern eastern coastline of Fuerteventura. Another glorious day here. Look, plenty of blue sky and plenty of blue water. And there's a fabulous swimming pool here in Caleta. Now we do have a fabulous two-bedroom spacious apartment to show you on the first floor here. All the details, as always, are on goldacreestates.com. You can scroll down the description, click the link, and it'll take you directly to this web listing, which you should do so now. It's a phenomenal price for the position, gorgeous views from the apartment, and it is sold furnished. I'm just going to pop up two QR codes now where you can download the WhatsApp groups of Goldacre Estates to your mobile phone, and you can get the full catalogue of properties here available. And then let me show you around the apartment. Okay, so just before we get to the apartment, you do have use of this fabulous swimming pool. It's in really great condition, very, very well maintained. As you can see here, easy access as well. And there are also paddle courts and beautiful gardens here, which I'll show you now. Okay, so for those of you who are not so familiar with Caleta and its position, just look at this, an aerial footage now. Beautiful views out here. It's a beautiful position. In the distance there is Montana Roca, and of course that is the start of the natural park of the sand dunes, which is a protected park. Beautiful, gorgeous sandy beaches there. But of course a whole of this eastern coast does actually open out onto the Atlantic Ocean, and from here you can walk along the cliff front, and there are entry points with sandy bays which you can get into the water if you want as well. Now the property we're going to show you today is actually just here on the right hand side, first floor position, two bedroom, and it looks out over this shared garden area, and there's a lovely covered pergola picnic area with two barbecue pits here on the left hand side, and just after that a sports area for five-a-side football and basketball, and a children's playground area. Just lifting up higher a little bit to show you the pool. This apartment does have access to this pool immediately in front of us. There are two more pools for the complexes, and underneath are underground garages as well. This property does include one, and of course if you do have a car to look after, an expensive one or a classic car, or you have a motorbike even, that's a great place for storing that as well. And there is a storeroom included in this property as well. And then just panning down, that's the paddle tennis court. Now we are literally on the Eastern Coast Road here, and literally the public transport bus comes every half an hour to this exact spot, and it takes you down to the capital or up to Goldacre in 10 minutes. Just coming out of the pool area, in the distance you can actually see views to Red Mountain from here, and just at the end of this pathway is the Atlantic Ocean just there in the distance. You can walk down to the coastline here literally in about 4 minutes. Landscape gardens then, beautifully mature olive trees, really tall palm trees as well here. And as you can see on the right, lovely cactus garden also. There are three main swimming pools. The one I've just shown you is the one for using in this particular position, this block, but the other blocks also have their own, and you do have access to this paddle tennis court as well. Well, okay, I've literally just come up the stairwell here, and I can tell you that there is both open stairs and an elevator system here to come up to the first floor, which is really handy if you've got your shopping. The front door outlook, look, really open views across the paddle court there to one of the swimming pools here. You do have some distant glimpses there of the mountaintops just to show you where we are, but really it's about the gardens here, really quite beautiful mature gardens. And then just coming into the apartment here, as I walk you through the main entrance, firstly you've got an entrance corridor, and then you're into this really quite spacious open plan lounge dining area. Firstly, very comfortable sofa seating area here, look, with the TV, and you do have straight out access to your own covered terrace, which I'll show you in just a moment. This is a very comfortable space, and really when you're coming into the apartments here with this fold out table here, for example, really quite useful as a breakfast table, but there is plenty of space out on that terrace, of course, to eat out. And then you've got this detached or separate kitchen area. These are really quite large. I mean, the apartment itself is large, about 70 square meters, two bedroom, but the kitchen's really fabulous to have more of an independent kitchen, especially if you're going to spend some more time here or live here. And as you can see, there's plenty of storage space. You do have an electric hob, washing machine, oven, extractor there, large fridge, freezer. And then just coming back to the lounge, you can see here really access now to the bedrooms. Firstly, guest bedroom here, sizable double, plenty of space in between the two beds. You do have window, of course, lots of natural light there, but also view out to one of the swimming pools here. You can see the wardrobes, chests of drawers here as well. This property is actually sold fully furnished, and I have to say it's in great condition. Lovely furnishings here as well. Separating the two bedrooms is a shower room, and this one has had renovation. Now it has a really lovely modern walk-through shower, as you can see here, mirror as well, and the tile work really quite lovely here. Just a little relief there. There is an extractor system there also for the shower. And then lastly, the master bedroom, I suppose, really another lovely double. It is quite spacious, and you do have direct views out not only to your terrace here but to distant mountains as well, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. Built-in wardrobes here for this bedroom. Just coming out now from the lounge to your private terrace, and just to confirm, look, it is a covered terrace, and that's a really handy feature to have here, especially in the climate that we have all day sunshine, all year sunshine. So it's lovely to have a little protected terrace. This is plenty of space for dining outside. There is additional space here on the left, of course, where you could put sun lounges out if you wanted to, especially for the afternoon sunshine. This is a due westerly facing terrace. Now, distant views off to the south, and of course the surrounding hills. There are some really quite iconic mountain tops here as well to view from this position, and you have views across the communal sports grounds, barbecue areas and gardens, and of course you've got your very own palm tree look. Well, there you go. I hope that was a helpful virtual tour of this two-bedroom apartment here in La Caleta. Just a couple of points really. Lift access to the first floor, really something that's quite unique here. And also underground garaging, really a fantastic facility. Plus, of course, you've got all this communal space here. It's a lovely community here. I've met a few people around the swimming pool today, and of course around the barbecue area and in the garage, and it's a really lovely quiet community. So lots going on here in La Caleta. Easy access to Coralejo, 10 minutes by bus or on the East Coast Highway if you like, and of course 10 minutes down to the capital of Puerto del Rosario via that lovely little fishing village called Puerto Lajas as well. There's a lovely little feeling there as well. Now all the details as always are on goldacreestates.com, and of course if you scroll down you'll see the link here in the description of YouTube. You can click it, take you directly to this web listing. It's a phenomenal price indeed, so it's well worth looking out for. Now I'll just leave you with the QR codes again, so you can download those to your mobile phones, where you can get our 2 WhatsApp groups, and I hope that was helpful, and we look forward to seeing you soon.